Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Minecraft. I'm the Radio Man 03, and it's awesome to have you along. Welcome to my Let's Play, the Biosphere Project. Well, as you can see, since the last episode, we now have two white frogs. They just grew up that way in here in this desert biome. Hey, Terry, good morning. So, we've got the white, and we have the orange frogs. All we need is the green frogs. So I've had these guys over here, but I can't have them here anymore because they are doing that, and I need them out of here. So I've made them a biosphere, a little biosphere project I worked on over the weekend, and have a place for these guys to go, and then we'll try our best to get the green ones too. I think I'm still going to try to hatch some up on the mountainside next to the village. There's a little snowy area up there, and I think if I hatch them up there, I've got tadpoles in a bucket up here. Couple of fence posts to go with us as well when time comes, but we're going to move these guys. So I put some walls up too. The enchanting area kind of moved around. The bookshelves were going to be too far away. They've got to be within like a block of the enchantment table. I believe that's the case. Let me know if I'm wrong about that, but this is kind of the new configuration for the bookshelves. I'm not quite sure what I want to do. I'm thinking I'm going to do something that brings the bookshelves up from the floor and down from the ceiling and kind of fuse them together when we stand on a pressure plate or something back here. Just so the room has some movement to it. I don't know. But I still plan on bringing a cleric here and having him set up in here with the brew stand and just for the ambiance of having him in here. So I put the walls up. I had a single wide exit here for us into our living area. Good morning, Avasar. Good morning, Gold Dragon. And it was just too narrow. I've got single wide doors here with the stone pressure plates on there. You can barely even see them on the floor. A lot of this has changed since the last episode. We've got chained lights and stuff like that in the hallways now. But this pressure plate was really cool to find. It's made with the what's the other basalt block? I'll try to remember to take a look at it, but that's what this is all made out of. I think we were looking at those together last episode. The axolotls are doing just fine. We still need the yellow and brown one for sure. I need to go back to the dripstone cave again and see if I can get some more of these drip leaves and stuff for the little biosphere project I'm working on for the frogs, so I can put the frogs someplace. So that's how this is looking right here at the moment, and of course this is going to continue to change through the course of time. I want the frogs out of here because this is supposed to be our living area, and I would like to really kind of get that, you know, when I feel like decorating something, then I can have our quarters, kitchen, and then we've got the enchanting area all kind of to work on together. ProSlaws. It's kind of funny. So many games on Steam that I do enjoy and play. 7 Days Die Space and Imperion, but the one game I consistently come back to is Minecraft. Sometimes simplicity is elegance. Oh, yeah. And you know what? You say simplicity, but I don't know if that's so simplistic. There is a lot to how everything works in this game. It's so difficult to remember all of it. I planted a cactus here at the corner of the building, just so we would have a cactus here, I guess, is really what it is. I put out a whole bunch more copper blocks, 40, not a full stack, but a bunch of copper blocks out here for future build operations that we'll be doing, and of course the copper theme will continue, so I stuck some more out. This is the frog biome that I have put together over the weekend. Spent a little time, and I thought what would be kind of interesting out here, initially I was going to do the farms out here. Now this is just a tank, a wall, someplace where I could put the frogs so that they have a place to be. I'm not sure if they could jump out of it or not. I'm thinking it's possible. I may want to bring this up a couple more blocks. But the idea is eventually this will fill in a little bit, the ground around here, and when we come out, we'll be able to just walk over to here, and we'll have some sort of an outdoor... It's almost going to have kind of a feel of a zoo out here, I think, right? And the zoos I've been to lately, they always have a frog exhibit. So this could be up a little bit higher. We could go up a couple more blocks on this, and to be able to go over to the edge, and we'll have, of course, glass railings or something on this, and this will all change. This, again, this is just a hole for them to be in at the moment and, you know, be comfortable as frogs. So I'm hoping they'll want to stay in here. But, yeah, that's the idea, and then this will be kind of level with the terrain. We'll probably build this all up to this point here, all through here. I'll take the sand out, and I think what I'll do is I'll take a bunch of that terracotta that I've been digging up, take that terracotta and put it to use, kind of fill in the landscape down below and then put the red sand on top of it. And I think that'll give us a bigger idea as to what I've got going on here. So I thought with the frog exhibit here, this is just such a natural kind of bowl down in here, you know? You guys see how big this is? I was thinking what we could do is somehow maybe incorporating a coral reef type exhibit too. So as you walk through, you can see the frogs, and then frogs on one side with the kind of a swampy atmosphere to it. And then on the other side, we'll have like a coral reef thing going on along the edge here. That kind of, you know, increases what we, you know, the water stuff, the stuff you find in water, which would be the frogs. Dolphins, I don't think I'm going to do anything with dolphins. I don't think that, but I do want a coral reef with tropical fish in it and stuff out here. And we can't put the axolotl in with the tropical fish. They'll eat them, of course. They like to eat those. But I've got so much of this block right here because of all the mining to, you know, put this in and stuff, that I figured that would be a good use of it. We could build this up a little bit, create kind of a neat, I'm not sure how I'm going to do it. I'm not sure. I don't have that in my head yet, but something where we come out and we can go out this direction, and that's going to be our biosphere for aquatic stuff. If we can find some turtles and breed them and get their eggs and bring them back here, we can hatch those eggs on this sand. And if they have a mock kind of ocean biome, we could actually have a couple of sea turtles, and that would be their area that they would lay eggs. So I'm thinking about that too. Sea turtles would be fun. Pandas, you know, they got the pandas in the game and stuff like that. Oh, geez. I'm not thrilled about the iron doors, but, you know, it's what I'm going to do in here because it just makes it, you know, I can walk in and I'm in this little, you know, biome right here. And then I've got the buttons out here to push to, you know, come back out. I think I'm going to put one more block right in here too. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do yet, but I did lower these lights down a little bit so they're a little bit closer to the floor and brighter. This will change, of course, right in here, but I decided to go with this for the floor. We'll go take a look at those blocks in just a second here. And then I added the soul sand lanterns in the middle here just to give the walkway a little something of interest that juts out into it and has the light on it. This kind of is the middle of the building, so you can see that this guy's right in the middle of that right there. And then this side's going to be all the enchanting and potion stuff. Hey there, chicken. You gave me another egg, huh? Nice. She's been giving me eggs. So we'll put like the bedroom stuff down here. I do want to make the map bigger. I'm going to keep it this size, but I'm going to go ahead and make another map so we can have one down here that's going to show the aquatic area that we'll be working on and stuff. There's so many things in Minecraft to do that, you know, you just can't do them all. I mean, I get... There are so many wormholes I go down every single time I sit down here and play. It's like I want to go hatch the green frogs, but I got a bunch of stuff in my inventory that I want to go trade with the villagers. It's not a ton of stuff, but I do want to go trade it with them and show you something else I did over the weekend. So the cartography table, I need to learn how to use this so I can, I'll make maps. I think it's a compass and some paper. And then we'll take a new map out and get this area kind of... mapped out so we can have it on the wall to see it. That's what I'm trying to say. Avsar likes it. Thank you. Shelly, hello. Did I end the Space Engineers run? No, but we kind of reached a point where it's like the next chapter is coming, so I'm kind of just holding off. And I got so many series going right now that I'm kind of overwhelmed by it. So Space Engineers was slowing down a little bit, so I kind of thought, well, we'll just take a break from Space Engineers for a little bit, and then we'll jump back into it down the road. Kind of like Valheim. I don't play Valheim every week either. Okay, so in here, we are going to bring villagers over here. So, especially the cleric. I want the cleric for over there, and I'm thinking about bringing the nitwit over here too. Since the village doesn't like him, I'll bring him over here, and we'll slap a name tag on him, call him John Cole, and he can hang out right here, is what I was thinking. Ooh, before we go through there, though, let's... Okay, I also decided... so I'm thinking about bringing at least 2 villagers over here to live in this building right here, which means I may have to get rid of my pressure plates. Because it wouldn't be crazy unheard of to hear about a villager that walks through here and just disappears all of a sudden into the nether. Over here, I've decided I'm going to use, instead of stairs, I'm going to use a water vader down and probably one of those bubble vaders coming up. So instead of, because the stairs were going to start back here, which was just going to throw this all off. And it's like, why would my stairs start this far back in the wall? They should start here. But to dig it out, I don't have enough space back here to dig it out. So what I decided to do is I'll have an elevator here and one here. So when we come over and we need to go down into the storage area, we'll be hitting a water vader right here. We'll just fall, drop through the water, boop, we're on the ground, and then on this side we'll have the bubble vader going up, and we'll just shoot straight back up. It's a short distance, so it should be really quick. Down here I dug this out a bit more. A few more blocks on either side, and a few more blocks back as well. The cart, well, this used to be where, of course, I dug this out to make the room bigger for storage. So this will be the storage area, and I plan on having double chest, double chest, double chest, double chest over here, and we'll do what I always like it that when I come into my storage room, I step on like a pressure plate or hit a switch, and then all of my chests open up to me, and they're contained behind some sort of a block, a wall. I always like that, and that's just, it's easy, it's redstone, but it's so much fun to have that bit of animation in it. Workbench in the floor, workstation, stuff like that, you know, and all those good things that come along with the Minecraft here. Did I get all of them? I did. Okay, let's go ahead and get those planted again. A few, anyways. I don't have a whole lot of this going. I did make some potions, though. I need to fill this bucket with water. What else? Okay, they do oxidize inside. I've got this guy inside here, and he is oxidizing. I wasn't sure. Oh, I did test, too, and put one of these blocks submerged in water, and it did not oxidize faster than a block sitting out in the air. So water doesn't seem to impact it at all. Nothing done down at the skeleton spawner, but let's see. Is it night? It's just now morning. We could sleep out in the village. Did I sleep the night away, or did the night just kind of go away? Because it's daytime. I don't recall sleeping. Whatever. What else did I do? I did quite a bit. More than I thought I did. We now have, well, we're going to bring the villagers back, so I was getting at is I took the magma cubes that were in here, I took those out, and I replaced them all with quartz blocks to represent the nether here. Still no warp forest. Still have not found the warp forest. I did sleep? Okay. God, I didn't even remember sleeping. Okay, in here, I have learned, oh, you know what? Let's go back real quick. I've got this kind of set up to deal with bringing villagers back. Let's go inside. Sorry, I forgot something, guys. Yeah, I wanted some. No, it's going to be downstairs. It's going to be downstairs. If you use... Villagers will not cross, and most mobs won't cross tracks. So I'm going to bring just a little bit of that with me. I need to put this nether wart in the potion. Oh, jeez, man. I swung my hand. Oh, great radio. Did I? How come I had extra? How come I had fewer? Is there some sitting up here, maybe? Okay, well. I guess I did. I thought I had a full stack on me, but I guess I didn't. Let's drop off this nether wart real quick. And there's another egg. Jeez, man, I tell you, this chicken. She pumps out the eggs, man. She's on stack 2 in there right now. Boom, nether wart. For potions, I did make some glistering melon to make some potions of healing. We have a couple splash of fire resist and a couple of night visions. I used one in the nether, and I gotta say, you know what? Let's take one with us, and I'll show you. I don't like how the nether looks with this on, but we'll do a little vision test on it. I've been really bummed that the videos of us in the nether are so dark, despite the fact it looks extremely bright to me here right now. I changed this too just so I didn't have anybody walking in here. So this is the regular, of course, wasteland nether. If I drink this potion of night vision, this is what it changes it to. It turns it red like this. And to be honest with you, I've got to tell you personally, it's harder for me to see this way than it is with it off. It's weird. It just turns everything red. So I've also, well, with that said, this is the rail I laid to bring our villagers back so we can get a couple of them here at home, at the house. So I wasn't going to widen the tunnel and take them here by boat, but then I thought, golly, you know, I would love to be able to just come in here, jump in a rail cart, and then just sit. Take my hands off everything and just let it roll, you know? So I decided I'd go ahead and put a rail in. Now, I went out and got all of the rail from the abandoned mine shaft, except for the powered rails, of course. I had to make those with some gold and some redstone. But there it goes. It took us right here, and now we are at the village portal. I think I might try to find some milk. So if you put rails down, apparently villagers won't walk over it. So I'm going to do this in front of each of their doors, the ones that we have stuck inside. Hello, villagers. Hello, hello, hello. We've got some babies. Oh, that's what I forgot to do. Let's let things load in. It's a bit laggy here all of a sudden. Give it just a second to catch up with us. So I've been putting some extra beds out here when I remember to do it in the houses. It looks like we've got a few babies now. Hey guys, oh, this is when I find them around here doing their gossiping that they do here, these villagers. If you come around and feed them some carrots. Hello, hello, eat the carrots, eat the delicious carrots, everybody. I know yesterday we were eating bread, but today it's carrots. Do you guys have a cow out here that I could possibly get a hold of? Probably not, since it is the desert. I love this village, by the way. We're going to keep this village. I've done a little bit of work here, but not a whole lot. Not a whole lot. Mostly it's just, well, I got some sugarcane and stuff and did things like that, but for the most part, not much of anything has been done here. What's going on in here? I let most of them back out again because, I don't know, it just seems silly to keep them in here. This is my main farmer, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this out of here, and I'm going to put you right there, and then I'm going to take this off of here, and he supposedly cannot walk past that now. Main farmer. So now I can walk in here and I can actually work with him and do his trades. By the way, that one guy's not mad at us anymore. He's the guy who's got the glistering melon trade down here. But see, he can't go past. Yeah, he won't go past that. Very good. I'm glad to see that. Can I push you out of the way, sir? Oh, jeez. Thank you. Okay, that's the main farmer, and he can close that. And apparently, zombies will walk up here, and they can't walk past it either. So they can't walk past that, so it should keep him safe. So I'm going to kind of go around and find our folks. I also got this other guy here to... He doesn't have a mending book trade, but he did finally get Silk Touch. So I locked him in as a trade, because having Silk Touch is, of course, really awesome. I kind of want you to go in, sir. Can I get you guys to go in? I want to put a rail right here so you don't come out. There we go. There we go. Perfect. Just like that. So I've got Infinity and Silk Touch in there. We still need to work this out, though, because I'm going to stop messing with him. He could just do what he's doing. We still don't have the mending book. We don't have that one yet. What do we got in here? We got a farmer, and are you important? You do beets, huh? So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, there you go. You could sleep. I'll sleep too. They get worried. This guy always jumps in my bed. Out you go now, Mr. Monocle. Hey, Delroy52, Beldernick, hello. Isn't it an achievement to ride a cart in the Nether? I don't know that it's an achievement to ride a cart in the Nether. Delroy was out running some errands. I know, right? Monday morning errands. So, what are you? Looks to me like I'm doing paper trade with you, huh? Alright, well, I don't have my paper made yet, so I'm going to have to wait. And you, I just did, okay, you've got carrots. You've got a carrot trade, so I'm going to go ahead and do you. Alright, that's all the carrots. Okay. Oh, no, I got more carrots. Hold on, buddy. If you're willing to trade some more, I'll do it. Okay, and the rest of them you guys can eat and make it to babies. I don't know that I have enough beds, to be honest with you. It's raining carrots. There you go. You guys have some carrots. What else do I have to trade? I've got some watermelons and some pumpkins. Let's see if these guys have still got that going. Oh, look at you. You're taking 5 pumpkins, huh? All right, I'm going to do the pumpkin trade with you. And let's do the watermelons are down to 3, huh? There we go. Beautiful. There's another 20 emeralds. I'm not focusing on this necessarily to do the trading. I am just having a little bit of fun with it here and there and hoping to get that mending book mostly. Hello. Hello. I'm going to come back with the paper. He's like, you're doing some serious trading around here, buddy. Not really. I like doing it. It's time consuming. Where's my cleric or my monocle guy? Oh, there he is. Mr. Monocle, come here. Oh no, you're a farmer. I bred more villagers because I do want to still try to get that mending book. It's just I couldn't resist that other book. You're the nitwit. Yeah, I know, you're the nitwit. I'm taking you home, buddy. No one's gonna call you a nitwit. It's rude. Here's my paper trade guy. Let's do this. My other paper trade guy. What's his book? Aqua Affinity. I really shouldn't be doing this with him anyways, but, you know, whatever. There we go. And that's it for the paper. Oh, he'll do lanterns. That's not bad. See, it might not be bad to do some training with him on those lanterns, and then we could use those in the village. So what I did out here, Delrise in Pennsylvania, his morning's almost over. Mine has been up. I've been up since, I think, I don't know, 4. We get up at like 5 a.m. Oh. I changed their farms around. I took the compost bin and put it down on the ground because they like to stand on it and then jump off, and they wind up ruining some of the cropland. And then I noticed he's got rows of water in here. There was a row here of water and a row here of water. So I filled in some of it and put an upside-down stair in that's waterlogged so the farm can grow. And he does really do his job out here. He's always busy throwing stuff in the composter and just kind of working the farm. He also shares the food with the other villagers. So you could just hear he just worked right there. He did something right there. This guy is well, he's one of our good farmers as well. Anyways, I didn't want them all locked up. I'm keeping the guys that have the books locked up because I feel like I should. The rest of them, I'm leaving out here. I don't spend a whole lot of time out here, so I don't feel like they are in too much danger. Oh, there's a desert temple over there I meant to go look at yesterday, and I never did. So you're a beet trade guy too, huh? Oh, you got wheat. Okay, let's you know what? Now let's go check our other farmer. Apparently there is a reputation you can have in the game, and I didn't realize that. But if, like, we hit the villager and he was upset with us and he raised his prices. Oh, you're the carrot guy. Sorry, dude. I got you mixed up with somebody else. I should probably done I did the pumpkin deal with you. Oh, here we go. Here's the children. We have 4. We have 4 kids in town. Good, 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 good. I can see we've got some new ones that grew up too. Which one of you has got what I'm looking for? The beets? No, where's the wheat guy? Where did he go? There you are. There you are. Okay, let's go ahead and trade some wheat, buddy. There you go. You happy with that, huh? Me too. I got 27 emeralds out of it today. It took me just a little bit of work. Little baby villagers. We live here. Let us in. Well, who's in here anyways? What's going on in here? Oh, you're just a villager. You can come out of there. Come on out. Oh, my wheat trade's over here? You don't have like a discount, do you? No, he's the same price. Oh, well, I shouldn't have done that. Well, you know what? We can let him out of there. Let's let him out of there. Yeah, he can come out of there. We don't need him. Sorry, that's harsh. I am thinking about doing some kind of, I don't know, some kind of a decorative thing around here to, I know, right? How profound. There's a pufferfish out there. Some kind of a, just block it off. We could still get this, okay, we could, you know, we could get the random zombie attack that happens at midnight, which would be horrible out here, and it would, oh, annihilate. There's love in the air over there. Oh. What, why are they disgruntled? There, have some more food. Do you guys like beets? Oh, you can have those beets. Ink sac. Oh. Oh. Come on. So what I did was I took some... Oh, I don't think there's enough space. I think that's what that's supposed to tell us, is there's not enough space. I've got an extra bed just laying out here. But what I did was, in this this row of track houses here, I went ahead and added an extra bed in each of these rooms, so we would have those there. There's a pillager outpost just over yonder, and there is a swamp where I went to get the mud while building the frog's enclosure. There's a swamp over there that I grabbed a bunch of mud from, and then this is a coral reef, of course. You can see it down here. We'll be using some of this. It stretches out a ways, so I don't want to mess up what's right next to my village. That's why I picked this village to live at, because it's got this coral reef right next to it, so it's pretty cool. I don't know if there's any allays over at this place. I was on shore with the spyglass and looking up at the enclosure outside, and I couldn't see anything in there. It just looks like some pumpkins. That's about it. All right, so Infinity Silk Touch, I think I told you everything that's going out here in the village. Again, like I said, I wouldn't mind doing a little more decorating too out here, making it just a nice village, because it is someplace I'm going to be coming to on a regular basis. I don't see myself really having a lot of villagers over at our place. I'd rather them be here. I've got a portal, I've got a rail, make a tunnel that looks kind of nice, and then, you know, travel in this way. See, this coral reef stretches way over here too. It's really awesome. It's a big reef. But this is where we'll get our coral and stuff. There's more of it that's out there, so we can leave all this alone, because this is, of course, our view. But we'll leave this alone and go out and grab some of the other stuff and make our reef back at the biosphere. The biosphere. Just grabbing up the cattails here. Yeah, their watermelons are growing and stuff, too. I wonder if they harvest the watermelons. Do you guys harvest these? Oh, they're having their daily get-together where they gossip. This apparently is where, if I had a bad reputation with any of them, they would spread the word and prices would go up across the board. I think that's really interesting. Morning, Morris. Let's see. Beldurnick. It is possible to train villager enchanters by breaking their enchanting table and wait until the villager returns to a normal villager. Yes, that's exactly what I've been doing, Beldurnick. With our two book guys out here, I have been working on getting a mending book. Unfortunately, well, not unfortunately, it's a really great thing. One guy came up with the Infinity book, and one guy came up with the Silk Touch book. So I needed more villagers, baby villagers, so when they grow up, I can put the lectern next to them and see if I can't get that elusive mending book, which apparently is supposed to be kind of difficult to get. You just have to be persistent about, over and over again, breaking the lectern and placing the lectern. But when he came up with Silk Touch, because I was going after the mending book, when he came up with the Silk Touch, that's when I decided, you know what, I'm going to keep this guy, because Silk Touch is always great to put on a pick, shovel, or axe, you know. Do I have any? I've got more food, but I don't have any more bed materials. I should have brought more beds. Oh, I got 56 pumpkins in here and some more watermelons. Hold on a second. You're doing wheat, huh? Monocle man. No. Where's my guy? I'm a farmer. That's. Well, you're the paper guy. Sorry. I need to better mark where my guy is. Who are you? Here you are. There you are. Okay, so let's do the pumpkins. He's like, hurry up, man. It's getting late. There we go. Thanks, buddy. We'll kick this guy out of our bed. Oh, I can only sleep at night. Yeah, that's right. Mr. Monocle here. Boop. Now, another thing we could do, and I don't know if I'm interested in doing it, but it's a possibility. If I get a zombie, and I get this guy to get zombified, and then I heal him, his prices go down even more, and that's really good for your reputation. So there's that. I don't know. I don't know if that's how important that is to me to get the reduced prices. It's probably a good idea. Where's that paper guy at? Thank you. Yes, please. What do you got? Aqua Affinity, bookshelves. That's right. Okay, so you don't have much of anything that I'm interested in. But yeah, you get these trades a lot cheaper. Some of them are really inexpensive. So I guess there's like a Fletcher. You can get the a stick trade with him, and it's amazing. 1 stick for 1 emerald. So we got another 41 emeralds. There we go. We got almost 2 stacks of emerald. There's a Silk Touch book, the one I bought off the guy, and I should probably take that home with me. So that's kind of what I'm doing out here right now, is tinkering with just the villagers, just fooling around, see what they do. I've got too many farmers, from what I can tell. I've probably traded with all of them, though. I haven't traded with this guy here, so I can figure out which one of these composting bins is his, and I could get him to switch his job, I guess, is what I could do. This farm, though, here, he's done it. He's grown it. Okay, so I think that's it for the village. That's all I wanted to show you guys out here. I did want to, you know, I really do need to put more beds out here. I was thinking about doing some kind of structure here in the center of town that would be would have some beds in it as well. Maybe I could do something like this, but I guess maybe the portal should have its own thing in the middle of town. I should find a little piece of land where I could do a few more of these, another one of these apartment complexes right here. This triplex, another one of these triplexes would be great to have in town. And then we could, you know, we can make these buildings look a little more decorated too. I love the new villages, and the new villagers, and the fact that they've got, you know, different outfits depending on where you bump into them. Hey, little fella, go ahead and grow up. Grow up. Let's go get a couple more beds. We'll throw them down. I think that's what that cloud is telling us, is that we don't have the proper stuff there. We need more. We need more beds. And I actually did harvest the sheep over the weekend. I got frustrated with trying to open those gates and get in and out without animals following me out, and so I put the wool carpet on top of the fence post so I could just jump in and jump back out again. As soon as you open a fence gate, they're like coming through it. They're coming through it. We'll see how much wool I have, and we'll throw a few more beds down. This is very hodgepodge and temporary. Very much so. It's interesting. Once I'm in the portal, I cannot activate that door. I can't stand there and shut that door. Okay, we got to give everything a second to load, because we're in the mesa, and it's got those giant spires of power in the distance. Okay, so I had some wool. Where did I drop the wool? I think it's downstairs, actually. I got stuff everywhere. I really have got to get this storage room going. It took me forever to decide that I wanted to do the drop here, but it makes the most sense. It'll be convenient, and I think it could look good. I'm thinking about doing copper, something with copper and glass coming down here, so you can see. We can see as we drop in, and we can see as we go up. Granted, it's going to be going really fast, but you know, something to just make it look a little more interesting. Okay, I've got an ink sac on me, which I have no idea where I'm even keeping ink sacs, if I have any at all. I must, because I got no challenge for that. Bottle, bone meal. I'm going to leave the bone meal here. Got that Silk Touch book, needs to go upstairs. I keep the rails. Well, the rails can actually go back in here. I'm done with those for now. Got 2 buckets of water. I thought I had to fill the frog pond up. I had forgotten that I already filled it, so I don't really need an extra bucket of water on me. The picks are doing okay. Really expensive to fix now, and it's not worth me saving this pick again. So I'll have to enchant again. I think I've got like 3 diamonds left. I haven't done a lot of diamond digging, so I'm having, you know, I'm almost out of diamonds. That's what I'm getting at. I'm nearly out of diamonds. well, I guess I still have the 4 blocks downstairs that I could use my Fortune 3 pick on, but that's not going to be too many. Maybe 12, maybe, along with the 3 I've got. Yeah, that's not going to be very much. Silk Touch, that's a good one right there. Good one. And then did I put my affinity? We got an efficiency 4 book here too, which is could come down here. Blast protection 4. All the good books, I think I'm going to go ahead and put down here. Infinity. Yeah, I bought all those. Okay. Some of these aren't really of interest to me, but these guys are for sure. Okay, and then an empty bottle can go over here. And I think we're good to go. Let's get these frogs moved. Oh, I was looking for wool. We're going to put a few more beds up there. Let's see if I've got any. If not, I really should get a few more beds out there just so I can get the villagers going, get those lecterns, get that mending book. If I get the mending book, then we can keep that pick. I would love to have it for that reason. I cooked up some gold to trade with piglins. And where did I put... Oh, you know what? I think it's... Nope. Ah, there's some right there. 369. That's 3 beds worth of wool. Okay. Let's take them over and drop them off. I'm going to need you first. Is that enough? Oh, for Pete's sake, radio. What are you doing? That's not enough. Okay, we're going to put those down over at the village. Okay. Sun's on its way down, but we can get over there before that happens. If we zip over there and zip back, I'm going to set my spawn over here. And not sleep over here. Hopefully we can get a little more. Well, maybe I should actually stay here a little bit longer. Feed them again. Although I don't know that I have any food, really. I didn't close this off because I really rarely see ghast right here. It's this next area that was in the open that I would see on a regular basis. Unfortunately, where they're floating is always over the top of lava, and you don't get their ghast here. I think I have a ghast here. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to a brand new week. Here we go again. Gonna sound weird, but the other thing I really want is the pink flower from the Lush Cave, and I've not found one of those yet. And I'm seriously thinking about going and trying out another Lush Cave. Either trying another one out or taking care of the one, going back in the one we have and seeing if I just maybe didn't see it there. Oh boy, it's really laggy right here. Let's do the beds. Hey, buddy. I know. Oh no, that's not good. Okay, you guys, you got no roof over your head, but there are beds here now. Beds that you can sleep in. Should we see if we have any food? Oh, I've got 60 carrots out here. That's good. Yeah, let's go ahead and let's make it rain carrots. Woohoo! I got more beds, everybody. That's right. Make it the babies. Everybody make some love. Get happy. Don't waste them, though. We got a lot of new villagers here that have no jobs, so it shouldn't be hard for me to get the lectern out here. And I guess I could once they stop moving, you could just put tracks around them and they won't move at all. So seems like it's pretty easy to trap them. But it looks to me like we're doing the right thing here because the population is definitely skyrocketing. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see another iron golem. We have 2. Well, we got a Siamese cat out here today. Look at this. See this guy here? I saw that if a villager wanders 32 blocks away from their village, they will forget where their village is within like 6 seconds. He's coming back to go to bed. He should not travel so far away. Yeah, let's get out of here before it gets dark. We'll unload the chunk, and nothing should happen to them. I took the carrots with me, but that's okay. That's alright. It's alright. I got tracks here, so when they do come out of the portal, they don't go walking around the backside of the portal. And then I'm hoping what I can do is just kind of coax them out the door here and get them in the cart, because they won't go this way. So I'm hoping to get them kind of in this area right here. And then I should be able to get a villager back into a cart pretty quick. And then he's going to take this ride, and he's going to ride it over to our other spot. What's going to be the... Oh, I got another idea I want to throw by, talk to you guys about too. For another hub. Go back to our nether hub, and basically we'll just pop him out, and hopefully he'll go through the portal and wind up in our nether room, in our main biosphere here. Let me show you something real quick. We're good, yeah. Okay, and button. There we go. So what I'm thinking, okay, that's all magma, hot magma down there. But over here we have our, let's go over here. We have our Strider in there, right? I'm thinking, and it really is fun to ride around on the nether. And I believe our nether fortress is, oh god, I don't know. I think it's around the corner there and over that way somewhere. Anyways, what I want to do is we're going to have a structure here, right? Because this is where we're going to put, this is our portal to home. So we'll do our nether fortress here, another portal room here. And I was thinking we could do some kind of a... I don't think I want to use a ladder. I think I'd rather use... Well, maybe a ladder would be better. It's going to take a while to do it. I'm trying to think of an elevator that I could use to get up from down there up to here quickly. And I don't know what I could do. Well, I guess vines might work. But what we're going to do is we're going to build something that goes out into the lava. And then when we ride our Strider in, we can go up on cobblestone or whatever stone we pick, hop off, we're out, and then he can go back in and wander around in the lava while we're not using the Strider. And so we have to have a second Strider, of course, so we can breed them and have probably 3 Striders in there, is what I'm thinking. And then this structure will attach to it, so when we come through the portal, we'll just walk to an area that's going to give us access down to that, that Strider pad right there. I like the Strider. I think he's pretty cool. All right, let's go home. Boop. And of course, this area here, we're waiting for the warped forest stuff to come our way so we can put a warped tree here and grow it and represent that biome as well. And then I still have a plan to punch out this wall to do sort of a continuation of a nether biome here with the basalt and the other rock there too. Oh, speaking of the other rock. Ugh. I don't have a pressure plate on that side because I don't want things coming through the portal, which they can't at the moment, but I don't want them coming through the portal and walking into the main area. Different things attack different things anymore these days. You just don't know. It's just better safe than sorry. The stone, this right here. No, that's the deep slate. We got the basalt, and is it blackstone? Blackstone. That's what it's called. Blackstone. I was right. This is what I've used for the floor upstairs in the slab form. And then it's also, this is the polished blackstone wall, which I used up there. The polished blackstone is really nice. The other one I like is these deep slate tiles. I really like this guy right here. He's pretty nice looking when you stack him up. He's got a nice brick pattern to him, and it's really dark and smoky. I like that one. And then if you add, and I realize this is a lot of dark blocks, but I just tend to like them more, especially when I'm going with some white as well. This guy looks pretty good with him. I've got him upstairs just a little bit. That's the blackstone brick, I believe. Right? I'm pretty sure that's the blackstone brick. Polished blackstone bricks. Okay. So let's put that back up there. And then this is the blackstone unrefined. Is it right here? Yeah. And this is it polished. It almost has kind of a bluish, not even blue, more of a purple to it, I think. But they really do blend well together right here. If you look at that, that is pretty nicely done when it blends together. And I like these guys in terms of brick. So this stuff is going to be definitely down here in our storage room. Probably a decent amount of this slate will be in here because I just like the way it looks. These guys would make some... These guys could make some nice pillars in here. Up against that, that looks really nice. And give it a real kind of, I guess kind of a moody feel to it in here, you know? Maybe these blocks disappear and our chests are sitting there. We could, you know, go in and activate our chests. And when we leave, all these close up and you don't see the chests at all anymore. That's what I kind of do with my storage rooms. But those are the blocks I'm kind of looking at. I've had these upstairs, and I think maybe for the main build that's visible from the outside, we'll do more of that stuff right there. But down here in the storage room, I do kind of like how that goes together. Yeah, I do. What does this look like as a slab? That's nice too. I like that. I do that right there. Looks like a fireplace, huh? Those are, yeah, that's, I like how these guys line up. They look really nice together. I do. But this and this are in the basalt delta. That's the basalt delta. That, of course, is basalt delta as well. And this is just down the deep slate layer. I'm a little bummed that our deep slate layer is covered with skulk. It is probably, it's just so dangerous down there. Those sensors are down there and it's just dangerous. We're going to take the frogs out to their pen. Time to get the frogs moved into their house. There's another egg. There's 2 stacks. Hey, frogs. Who's this belong to? Come here. Let's see how this works with one of you. Now that I know if I breed them here, they turn white. I was shocked when it popped out, but you know, it's the warm climate, so of course she came out white. I think I'm going to have to get rid of these doors. She's off her lead. She's off her lead. You, come here. Yep, I've got a place for you. I think I could take all of them, but I want to see what her reaction is first. What the heck? Come on, man. Come on, frog. Let's go. Let's go. You handled corners in the nether like a dream. You telling me you can't figure out a corner here now? That's it. You know, take your time, please. Oh, it's storming out. We'll have to see how this goes. I'm probably going to have to do something to get this frog in here. Okay. Got you still? Come on in. Come on in. This is home now. Right click to take that off of there. Well, that doesn't help me. Oh, well, look at that. That answers that. It's certainly not tall enough. All right. Thank you. That was the fastest test ever. You lousy frog. Get over here. I gotta take you back inside. Oh, man. Yeah, that's not going to be good enough for us. Oh, come on. Come on, frog. Come on. Up. There you go. There you go. I think that moss carpet had him fooled. There we go. All right. Yep. No, take your time. Take your time. You jumped right out of there. Oh, crazy frog. I'm going to have to go up a couple higher with that. At least 2, right? Maybe a third one even. Oh, boy, they are. Okay. Just got to give enough room for it to get around. Come on. I'm clicking on this. There we go. All right. You guys, you made me laugh. That's a good thing right there. I appreciate that. Yeah. I thought it was storming. I thought it was storming enough for me to sleep. All right, let me take a break, go get my coffee refilled. I've got a little more of... Well, let's run down here before I do that. We're not quite an hour in yet. Hold on. It looks to me like I'm going to have to do that a couple blocks higher. That's kind of a bummer. I was really hoping I wouldn't have to worry about that, but I'm pretty sure that once they're out of there, they're going to start jumping all over the place, and pretty soon they'll all be gone. Got 9 more wool in here. This should be where they are. 13... Not even close to what I need. 15 concrete. Okay, so I don't have enough concrete. Let's do that. I got 24 carrots in my inventory still, which I do not need. Let's put that up there. I don't know why I'm doing that twice. I don't even have enough dye for that. So there we go. We're going to go like that. Put you back in there, put you back in there, and I've got enough concrete powder to go ahead and go around that again. If I remember, I will put the, and we'll leave the doors off right now. I'll just sleep. Let's get rid of those carrots. Frogs, man. I kind of figured they... Yeah, I guess I knew they were going to jump out of here. I didn't want the habitat to be too tall. Now, the other part of me thought, you know, what I could have done is start to angle this inwards a little bit so that when they jump, they'd hit the glass. But I mean, would you put up with that? Smacking into glass every time you jump? You thought you could go a little higher, but you can't. You're just banging yourself into glass. I don't think that sounds very fair to me. So I decide what I'll do is I'll just raise this up as high as I have to, and then we'll go from there. This doesn't make it too much higher, but what if I go one more? I still feel like I could see down that habitat pretty good, right? Feel like I can. Oh. Do like so. How's that feel? So if I'm standing up here looking down at the frogs, that's going to be gone, of course. We're not going to have that there. But if I'm standing down here, if I'm standing here looking down into the frog pen to see what they're doing and see how they're doing, I think I'm okay here. Maybe, I don't know. We'll have to try it out and see if this is going to work. I don't know if it's going to work or not. Oh, 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 oh. Gotta be careful. And for lighting in there, I think I'm going to use some of that. Am I getting both blocks with that? No, but I can walk around the other side. With this top one, I can reach the other one from down below. Whoop. It's like either any way I do this, it still takes a tick to get the, you know, get this stuff done. Probably should have just gone on the outside and let the water pour down the side. I'll place a few torches. Woo. Problem is it washes my stuff away, and then if I don't replace it, I forget about it, and boom. You got yourself a problem. And I don't want to remove any of this stuff just yet because I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do. I like the dried up bushes. They make the desert look like the desert to me. A few new cactuses would be nice as well. But back here, we could go ahead and definitely do... What do you think? 2 more blocks? Was that going to be enough to keep that frog in? I don't know. I should probably just penned it up out here with the thing. I guess I could put leads in there too and just kind of keep them in there so they're not in my house, right? Until I really figure out what I'm going to do here. I could put fence posts in there and just kind of keep them caged. Oops. No. Sand. This layer of sand is going to come off of here, and again, like I said, I'm going to use that terracotta to cover it up. And then I'll put red sand at the height I want it to be, and then we'll do some nice pathing through here too, some kind of path. All right, we'll try the frog thing again. I saw somewhere that people said the clock is one of the most worthless things in Minecraft. I love the clock. It tells me exactly what time it is. Like right now, I'm sitting here waiting. If I had that clock, exactly when I'm supposed to lay down. Rick Rattle, hey, how are you? Chase Bank, good morning. I'm going to go fill my coffee cup up here in just a second. I've gone through all of it. Watch it, chicken. You're pushing a professional here. Come on now. We'll sleep the night away. We're going to take the frog back out, drop him in there. Maybe I should move all that stuff first. I think frogs can fall a pretty good distance without taking any damage. There we go. Maybe that would be a good idea, is to move that chest and everything else that's in there out. And, you know, then move a frog in there and see about how it works. All right, guys, give me 1 second. I'll be right back. And we're back. Yes, Chase Bank, I agree. A clock by the bed would be a good call. Okay, so we're going to try this again. You, sir, or ma'am, come with me. So last time we were doing this, we had one of the frogs actually spawned, I guess some eggs in the water. And then they hatched and stuff. So I did that. I moved one of the lily pads that I had in the water, and the other frog laid eggs as well right away. This is after I got off the last time we played together. And I decided, since the second frog, the eggs that hatched, there was a bunch. There was like, I don't know, 5 tadpoles or something. So I scooped up a bunch of those guys to take up into the cold. And then I also took some of these guys to see if, you know, I left 2 in just to see what they would turn into. Oh, perfect. Perfect. Come on in. There you go. There you go. Go to the there you go. That's what you're supposed to do. Don't jump out anymore. Okay, we're gonna do that. I was gonna take everything out of this chest, wasn't I? It's alright, we'll grab what we can. Probably most of this can come with me. The frog in its habitat. Okay, it looks like he's going for the lily pads now. I placed the lily pads down there because I know the frogs will go to the lily pads before they'll jump to something else. So hopefully I've got enough lily pads in there that they're like, okay, this is a great place for us. We love it. We're going to do it. We're going to stay. I got this box sitting in the middle of the room. I know. It's just there. It's just there. I've got a bunch of you guys going there. See, I've got all of this. I've got all of this to fill in all that land out there. The sand, of course, I'm going to keep and use on the top. Because I like the way that red sand looks. That's one of the best parts of the mesa for me is the red sand. It almost gives it kind of a sci-fi feel out there. I've got some scaffolding I could drop off in there. And odd wood. And I've got some odd dirt blocks too. Along with some dirt. White concrete powder could go in there. I need these guys for the front door. And I think I'm good to go. We got everything put away. All right, good deal. Is there anything else? Well, we're going to go see about this frog. We got a few more things in the chest. And why don't we, did I just suck up an egg? No, somebody just laid an egg. Let's finish clearing out that chest. Let's do that first. Oh, you're not supposed to be up on top of the wall, you little turd. Get in there. Get in there. Get in there. Maybe if I take and put a white block, a white lip along here on the inner edge, maybe 2 rows in, you'd actually... Stop. Don't jump out. Why do you want to jump out of here? It's perfect. It's your home away from home, dude. No, it's not. It is not my home away from home. Okay. Unfortunately, the mossy grass, the grass that grows on the moss blocks, grows brown in here. It does not grow green. I left a few blades of it because of the fact it was here. I need to get some of that dripstone leaf so we can have a few of those in here. And that should kind of round out the whole thing. But I went out and I got the mud blocks, which is these sloppy little things right here from the swamp. I put some cattail in here, a few pieces of bamboo, not a lot, just a little bit. And I did grow an acacia tree because the acacia leaves don't look much different in the desert than they do in the savannah as far as I can tell. Probably a little bit browner, but not as bad. And then we've got an acacia tree in here too. I did some glowberries in here for just some lighting. It's a gravel sand mud mixture, and then this is mud down in the bottom mostly, because you know it's supposed to represent the swamp. And then also one of the mangrove trees out front there I got rid of, and I went ahead and put the root blocks in here, and you could waterlog those, so they look pretty nice waterlogged in here. And so this is just the frog habitat. Hopefully, he seems to be kind of chilling down here now. But I would like to have a couple of the green ones too, just so we have a representation of all of them. Yeah, this is your place, dude. I'm gonna get you the rest of your friends. So that's 6 high. And he was up on top of here. Now, he could have used what I used to get in here. He could have used my ramp to get up here, but I don't know that he did. So we'll go ahead and grab a couple of the other ones here and see if that works out. Frogs, people. Frogs. I know. I'd take you guys up with me on the mountain to try to get a green one, but I don't know how long that's going to take. And I don't have a ton of slime balls to... You need slime balls to make them grow up faster. I've got, I don't know, like 23 or so, 20 some odd slime balls. And an egg over there. Let me see if I could take all of them. Uh-huh. You too, huh? You ready to go? Nope. There we go. I need you back. You back, and I need you back. There we go. Let's see. Can we get all you guys to come out here? Perfect. The frog conga line. Oh, they move even better when they're all together. We'll see how that is with a staircase. There we go. Perfect, you guys. Oh, they sound amazing. I don't know if you guys can hear it or not, but I try to keep that stuff, hopefully, the sounds up a little bit for you so you can be immersed in it as well. But they sound really great. They sound really great. I like the sound of the frogs. Unfortunately, they're going to be out here now. Do I have dirt on me? I do. I have a dirt. Jeez. Okay, I'll get some moss blocks, though. This is going to make things hopefully a little bit easier. Okay, guys, come on up. That's it. Everybody come this way. Uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-huh. Oh, you... Oh! Clever frog. There you go. The frog habitat. Now, please, you guys, don't come out of here. Don't do it. Live here. Be happy here. He's going for the lily pad, so I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful. I'm kind of wishing there was a way for me to get... Oh, I guess I could just punch a hole in the wall. There we go. We'll put something different here. Just a second. I'm going to go ahead and mark the center of this again, just to keep it on track with me. There we go. Oh, no, 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 no. You can't do that. I'm gonna have to go up at least one more, it looks like. At least one more. Now the white ones, doesn't matter if we lose those. The frogs breeding here, they're going to be white. That's what's going to hatch every single time. It's the brown ones and the green ones that are going to be tougher to get. The brown ones, I guess we've got the swamp, so those are always something we can replace relatively simply. But the other ones, we're going to have to be someplace cold. Let's get our doors put back in place. Come on now. Oh, the button's right there. There we go. Place a fence on top of the wall? Yeah, you know, I guess I could do that for just the time being, huh? That would be reasonable. That's actually more than a block, too. About a block and a half. Yeah. Okay, let's see about doing that. Let me check what's going on here. Oh, it is nothing. Okay, yeah, let's do that instead. What kind of fencing? I guess I could just use some oak fencing, huh? It doesn't have to be anything fancy. Just some regular old fencing. I don't think I have a lot of fencing. I don't think I have any fencing at all. How much wood do I have on me? Oh, you know what? This gives me... let's go back up. I didn't need to come down here. Let's drop all this in here. I forgot I had a bunch of this stuff on me. I'll drop the bones in there too. Drop that in there. Whatever I don't need on me. Glass. I don't know where all this stuff is coming from. I guess it was in the chest, huh? It was in the chest. Okay, we got our leads back. Those guys are out and about doing their thing as frogs. Hopefully they stay out there now. God, I hope they stay out there. Let's go ahead and replace this with a little bit of this red terracotta here. Get that ripped out of there, and we will take you out of here. This gives me a nice clean slate too, so I know what to look at when I'm getting ready for the room. I want to have storage in my room as well, but lots of room for item frames with what I would consider, I guess, Minecraft trophies, I guess. Excuse me. Ooh. Let's drop these blocks off. We don't need those. And we've got 4 fences, huh? Do I have enough? How many fences can I make with what I have? I just want the oak ones are fine. It doesn't have to be anything fancy, just to get us by. Is it this way here? That's the gate. Well, bummer. Okay, let's just do that. Oh. 22. I need more oak. I brought back a bunch of flowers. Ah, there you are. There you are. Good deal. Let's take those with us too. I understand that if I plant flowers next to the trees that I'm growing, we're going to get some more oak so we can get some more fences. Hopefully the frogs aren't out and about. I probably should have kept those leads on me too. There's a chance a beehive will spawn in the tree, and that's something else. There's just a whole bunch of new things in the game that I've never done before that I'm looking to experience, and I don't know which one I want first because I'm trying to do several of them all at once. Like the frogs. Never had frogs before, but here we are. We're messing around with frogs today. The other thing I've never had is the allay, which I want to get an allay. We've got the axolotl, which is great. The frogs are awesome. There's a frog on the wall. Jump back into your enclosure. We're going to need leads. Oh, there's a frog walking around the outside of the place, too. Okay. It's not working. Dang it. I knew that wasn't going to be deep enough, but I don't want to go any deeper with it, really. I don't. Okay, where are those moss blocks at, too? Those were pretty handy to have, the moss blocks. All right, and then did I have any dirt? I got 9 pieces of dirt on me. That actually should be enough. We'll let those trees despawn and we'll deal with the frogs here. Oh my god. You guys, come on. Why are you hopping out of there? Come here. Come here. Yeah, come on. Let's make it a faster move here. Did you break loose? No, you didn't break loose. Come on. One of those things, you know. Come on. Okay, so I've got my fences too, right? Oh, perfect. You jumped up here. That's good. I'm going to take that off of you and push you in. There we go. All right, fencing. We'll go on the inside. We'll see if this is going to keep him contained. Again, I want this to be something we walk up next to and you look. This would be an exhibit that you would look down. You look down into it, you know. Granted, the trees are kind of in the way, the canopy, but I think enough of the frogs will stay out to where you'd be able to see them on a regular basis, and you can definitely still hear them from here. I don't want to make this so tall that I can't hear them anymore. That would defeat the purpose. Okay, so we got a bunch of the wood. We got the workbench. We're good to go. That's all we need. Wood and the workbench. And this was, again, the sticks out here, and you guys over here. We might have to do this again. I'm hoping 42 will be enough. I never make enough, but I hate having extra. Hopefully this will solve our problem of the frog escaping. Yeah, my idea was on these flatter sides here that we would taper the wall up and bring it back down the other side on either side. See, there's a frog over here now. I can't jump and place these. I need to get over there and get him back in. Nope, 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 nope. Don't fall off that side, dude. There you go. That's it. Down you go. Down you go. There you go. Although they are enclosed and encaged, I do want them to be hopefully comfortable. Nothing worse than an uncomfortable frog. There we go. Yeah, I don't have nearly enough. I should be able to... Can I walk around? See, I'm thinking they might be able to land on the corner of the edge of the block down there, and then they're still going to be able... Once they do that, then they can jump again and, you know, whoop, right over the top. I just saw him do that. You, sir. It seemed like a perfect jump, didn't it? It was just a perfect jump. Off you go now. Just wanted to show you we could still do it. Your fence ain't good enough. It's not. It's not good enough. Oh, look at that. That was perfect. All right, very good. And back to the crafting bench. And this time I do want a gate. Let's make a few sticks. It was going to be this. Is that right? There we go. Perfect. Just put this guy right here. Oh, he's on top of it. Oh, these frogs, man, they're amazing. They could jump so freaking far up in the air. I'm going to have to go 2. Oh, there's a white frog down here as well. Do you see this? There's a white frog right down here. Oh, no. This is not good. It's not good. They're getting out, like, easily, even with a fence around there. Maybe another fence would do it? Please keep coming. Yeah, Gold Dragon saying glass walls. The thought I had was if we do like a glass bottom floor. If I did like 2 blocks in with glass and then I put another piece of trim block around that piece of glass, anything that, well, I guess if they're in the middle there, they could jump right on top of it. Never mind. This is just, I'm a little surprised at just how far they can actually jump. I knew they could jump high. I just didn't realize it was that high. We need to sleep another night away. Looks like our blocks are starting to patina. I'll probably make a bunch more and put them out here, but you can see just out there. Oh, I also pushed our light radius back a little bit too. Trying to keep the mobs just a little bit further away. So I'm adding a few torches here and there to kind of get them to just kind of, you know, hang back from here a little bit more. It's working pretty good. We don't have a whole lot of mobs that spawn in the area. Granted, the torches don't look great out here, but for now, it's working pretty good. And this is what this is what I meant by the carpet. If you don't know that on the fence, that's pretty handy. It's just easy to hop in and out because you can't do that with regular fence. If you didn't know that, you can't jump on a regular fence. But if you put a piece of carpet on it, for some reason, it just kind of hops you up and over, and helps you with that. I'm thinking one more row of fencing around there would probably keep them inside. So that was my other thought. My other thought was we have a glass wall where it's decorative around the edge of that. We walk up to it, and that makes up the next, you know, maybe 3-4 layers. We have the base block down here, then we got glass, and a base block at the top, and then that would bring our wall up to, I don't know, however tall that would be there. But then you could go up to the glass edge and look in and see the frogs inside. Now, they won't despawn, will they? No, they're frogs that I bred. Not all of them. The orange ones I actually brought home with me from the nether. It's the white ones that we bred. It's quite a jump, man. I didn't quite finish this either. Yeah, this isn't done. I forgot to do something in here. You guys are supposed to have water in here. I don't really remember wanting this to flow from here. Yeah, right there is fine. I want this water to be more or less just kind of steady here. I guess we're dropping though, aren't we? I guess that's okay right there. I'm not going to get it to not run, right? Maybe with the more lily pads down here, they'll be less apt to want to jump up to the walls. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know that I don't think I like having this extra water source right here. It's jutting out too far. That's better. Okay, well, we've got our frogs. I mean, it still looks like it's possible for them to jump out of here, which is not great. But, where the heck did he go? Did he jump all the way out and over? Oh, man. If that's the case, I did not think this thing out very well. These guys are amazing. That brown one, he did. He jumped clear out of there. All right. One more fence. One more fence high. I guess I should just keep going until I know exactly how high up I have to be. There's another one that's now on the fence. And they can stand on this edge. The only other thing I can think of is I keep them on leads at the moment so they don't keep jumping out of here. Because they are just so good at what they do. Again, the main goal was just get them out of the house. There we go. Let's just do some of those. A few more. Golly, man. It's expensive. 42 enough? I don't know. 45. I don't know. I think I'm going to go a second row. With the knowledge that eventually this is going to be a glass wall that we're going to be able to see through to, you know, walk up to, and you'll be able to see through here. I just need to figure out how far I need to go, because then the rest of my structure is going to be based around this. We're going to need room to come over to this exhibit and then move on to other exhibits as well. So how big does this dang thing have to be? Because these frogs are incredible. Nope. Don't need you. Nope. Don't need you there. Need you there. This is what I mean about the game. I really enjoy the fact that I didn't think it was going to take me this long to do this. But here we are, working on a frog enclosure that was not adequately put together the first time. I knew the wall was too short. But even from at this height right here, if we had, let's say this is glass and these two blocks are glass, you'll be able to see down in there just fine and see the frogs. Nice little habitat, you know. It'll work. I don't think I have enough wood on me to actually finish this fencing. Let's go over here where we got the all my trees are gone. God, I don't know if I have any more. All my tree stuff despawned. I may not have any tree saplings, just regular old tree saplings anywhere. Yeah, I don't. I have to go chop down an oak tree to get some tree saplings so I could do this. But what I'm going to do here is add, wow, that's crazy. Another row of dirt. Because the bees are something I want too. From what I understand, if I take this and I put some dirt in here, I don't have one more dirt, but if I put flowers here and then I plant my trees next to the flowers, there's a chance a beehive will appear on the tree. So I was out and I found some flowers, so I picked them up because I'm thinking that might not be a bad thing to have, is get a few bees going, get them mixed in with the crops, because you know I don't have enough going on with the frog escapades here. I guess I can go up on top of this mesa biome and get a tree. Yeah, we'll go do that. Now I need to multiply my trees again, unless I've got some in here, which I don't. We've got birch though. Birch would work. But I don't want birch. I want my oak. I need the oak trees. Oak is where it's at when it comes to junk wood. I don't care for the oak in the game. It's what I use to make stuff that's disposable. But yeah, we need to go up on the mountain there and grab it. Just one of these trees right over here will work just fine. I think Baldernick, your idea with the fence is going to work. We just need a second one, and then I'll figure out how I want it to look. It's having to get the rest of the place lined up with it and hooked up to it before I know exactly how I want it to look. This gets them out of the house, so if I feel like working on my stuff, I can do that. I'm not tied to one project at all, which I can't be. Not in this game. Where is the dang tree at? Who put him way up here? Never mind. More than one way to get up here. It's going to get dark as I'm going to be chopping down a tree. Oh, I should have brought a hoe too. Just need a few. I should have a hoe on me. Oh, come on. Where are the tree saplings at? We're going to have to run down the side of this mountain. Crap's going to start spawning around here. There we go. I only need one. Two would be better, though. 2 or 3 would be nice. Wow. Never had saplings quite so stingy. Oh, it's real dark now. This is when the mobs come out to play. There we go. Okay. Got it. This is just outside of our skelly spawner right here. Just through here is our skeleton spawner. Very close to home. Oh, something else I wanted to show you guys too. You can see we don't have a whole lot of mobs roaming around out here at night. I'll finish working on that, getting the rail up. I don't know. We'll see if we got time for it today. I guess I could bone meal these trees. I guess I could do that. Let's sleep the night away. We'll bone meal these trees, get them going. See if we can't get that finished. We could do it. We could do it. Bone meal. Do I have bone meal in here? I got bones in here. That's good. Exabane, have you have fortune on your pick? I do have fortune on my pick. Yeah, I'd hate to use my pick on. Not this pick though. This is them breaking 3 efficiency 5. This is my digging pick. I don't have any of my other fancy picks on me. I forgot my dirt. Let's turn all this into bone meal. Oh, nope. Here we go. There we go. And we'll just grow some trees. But yeah, apparently there's a chance of a beehive. Oh boy. A beehive popping up on these when you grow them. Not cool, tree. We did not get that lucky this time around. The right tool for this job right here, which I don't have in my inventory, and we're going to go make right now, is the hoe. It's like a hot knife through butter out there. It breaks pretty quick too, but I guess once you get a better one, it's enchanted and everything, you know. Super handy. I did not get a beehive by that time around. But we can keep growing trees here. I'm just going to leave that thing there. That is a ridiculous tree. It's got a flower next to it. There you go. Grow. No. I guess the aspen, too, the birch trees are a good one to try with this as well. To see if you can get a beehive to pop up. It's not guaranteed. There's, you know, like anything with Minecraft, there's a percentage. We'll just grab some wood real quick to finish those fences around the... I've not forgotten about the frogs and the fact that they get out of their pen still. Again, I don't want to have to go off and find the orange ones or bring the orange ones home again. We'll just grab enough of this to do this, and I can finish cleaning this up on my own if we don't have time for it later. Well, let's go ahead. The wear and tear, though, is crazy on the tools, huh? Especially for the leaf breaking. It just wipes it out pretty quick. But you don't have to stand here anymore and wait for everything to despawn anymore either. You know, you could do this with a stone hoe, too, which works really great. It just saves so much time. You know? These giant oak trees always take a lot of time. But getting rid of these leaf blocks has never been more easy. You know, I got a bone meal off on me. Let's see if we get lucky with a bone with a. Let's try it again. If this doesn't work soon, I'll probably try the birch out and see if the birch work. 2, nothing. Ah, ta-da! Bees are buzzing in the yard now. Hey there, little bee. There we go. It has happened. We now have bees on the property. We do. So we'll take those guys and make some hives for them and have a little, you know, a bee sanctuary too. We got a frog sanctuary. Well, somewhat of a frog sanctuary. We'll have them living in there. Let's go ahead and do you like so. Maybe that's enough. We'll see. Are our frogs still inside where they belong? Let's take a quick run around the outer edge here. I hear them. I was making moss block stuff over here. If you put a moss block down and put dirt around it, you can bone meal it and it turns everything into the moss blocks. And then you get the carpet, the grass, and the azalea trees and bushes. I guess they're both bushes. Oh, no. He wasn't there just a little bit ago. He just jumped out. I'm going to say it was through over the single high one. I left all the moss blocks back there. Dang it, Jim. I'm going down in there. I have to. Did I pick up that lead? Yeah. Can't leave a lead behind. All right, let's go ahead and get up there and see if we can't get that wall covered up again. A few more fences. They gave them such an incredible jumping feat. Not quite sure why they made them so they jump quite so high. There's got to be some logic behind that, right? I mean, as a kid, I would catch... there's frogs, and then there's frogs. We had a lot of the little frogs, but then there was the big frogs. I had left my workbench someplace. It's probably over there somewhere. I'm just going to turn all of that into this, and then we're going to take all of this and turn that into sticks, and we're going to take all of you. Just going to divide you up. I'll use these guys for all kinds of stuff, I guess. I don't know. There's a lot prettier fencing out there in the game than the oak. I guess the oak is nice, though, for medieval builds and stuff like that, huh? Don't diss the oak. It's been around the longest, right? Okay, so that's that. Can I get so lucky? Well, I'm going to just drop down here and grab that. There we go. I'm thinking about enchanting full-blown iron armor, too, just to do it. It's probably better to wait till I had diamond, but I'm going to go ahead and do the other and make some nice iron armor. I think that sounds kind of fun, actually. Come on. There we go. Do that. I think that should keep them from getting through here. You guys going to stay inside your pen now? I think they can get on the edge. And if they jump up and land on the edge and then they make another jump, they could still get out of here. It's like, here, he can't jump out. At least I don't think he can. Could he jump to me from there? He could jump outward. We've got him in here, though. Got our browns and our whites. They look nice. Wow. I mean, it's possible for them to jump to here and then all the way to the top of the tree, too. That would be a thing. But I'm hoping, and I don't know why they don't. They just stayed right down there. I'm going to make one more gate, too. Oh, no, it's 1, 2 here. Oh, you would do that to me. There we go. 2 gates. All right, let's see. Can you get out now? And, of course, we'll do glass here so you can see through here to look down into the habitat. Maybe we're okay now. I'm going to have to keep a really close eye on this to make sure that we don't, you know, have any escapees get out of there. I'll leave the stairs here. The moss looks nice out here in the desert, doesn't it? It's just a really nice green color up against this red sand. I like it. I like it a lot. Initially, I was going to have all the cows and the pigs and the sheep and the chickens and stuff out here, but I think I was up on one of these scaffolding pillars and realized that was kind of a great big basin right there. It just seemed like a great place to do some kind of an environment around it and kind of follow the landscape a little bit, keep it this deep, and then just do coral reef around it with maybe a walkway that takes you out to the center of it, and then you got this frog exhibit out there with the coral reef around you as the outer ring of that part of the biosphere. I thought that would be kind of cool. Just a little something different, you know. More challenging, too, to probably build something like that. Sleepy time. For the longest time, I had the pressure plates on the outside of that door, which meant anything that wanted to could just walk in here. I was like, what are you doing? Get that turned around. So that's what I did. I turned it around. What else did I think about doing today? So the frogs are where they need to be. The other thing I thought was to see if I could bring a villager over here. And the only villager I can think of that I would bring at the moment to test it out is the Nitwit. If we lose him, it's not that big a deal. But I figured he'd come live with us and You know, he could just stay right here. That's what he could do. I'm going to put these fence posts out here because it just makes more sense to have them out here right now. And then I've got some watermelons here. There we go. Perfect. And terracotta? I've always got terracotta. I'm going to go ahead and throw you in here too. Yeah, apparently if you have fortune on your tools, fortune will give you added crops as well. Bonus crop. Oh, look at the blocks out there. They're really starting to green up. Yeah, as I was up here, oh, our cactus is full grown too. That's nice. As I was up here looking down, I thought, you know, this is such a dip in the valley here. I think I'm going to do that. I think I might go ahead and get together some white concrete blocks and start, it's going to take a lot, start to kind of mark out an area that I'm going to do. I mean, how cool would it be to have a coral reef in here? I don't think it's going to look quite the same because the water is going to be a different color blue, but we could do the sand and the gravel and stuff on the bottom of it and, you know, do the best we can. With the sea pickles and stuff, it should light up pretty nice. Kind of bring it all the way out to here. We're not quite as deep as that right there. We need to be, it's going to be as deep as that is right there. And of course, we're going to have our wall there with the glass so we can see into the frogs. But if we loop it around, probably about this level here, maybe it's one more up. I can look at the F3 when I'm on the wall there. Looks like it's about right here. So if I do a white border along here at this level, we could create our own coral reef in here and have it with maybe a couple of walkways that go out, and there's a circle at the end of it where you would stop and take a look over the edge and see the coral reef below. Something like that. And then the frog exhibit, of course, is part of it also. And they seem to be staying inside now, which is good to see. How's everybody doing in here? You guys enjoying your home? I see a brown one right there. I see white one. There's our other brown one. Okay, he tried. He jumped. Yeah, they definitely aim for the lily pads. You could see that when you watch them. Every now and again, though, they get squirrely and they jump all the way up. So that's my idea for the coral reef. How soon something like that's going to happen? I don't know, though there's some pillagers. Oh, he despawned. What the heck? Go kill him. The guy with the flag despawned. Do these guys still attack? It seems like sometimes they just stare at me. They don't do anything. Okay. I was kind of hoping he'd shoot him in the back. I was kind of hoping he'd shoot him in the back, but I don't think he did that. He didn't do that. If I take you, I can get you. Yeah, I get the full bush. That's perfect. Give me 3 of those. I understand the desert might be getting some kind of an update maybe here in the near future. More desert plants and stuff like that. There's the camel they're talking about. Bookshelves that hold books. Things of that nature. You know, you put a few of those dead bushes around there. That's nice. Who says they're dead? Maybe it just hasn't rained on them for a long time. That's what happens in the desert. These plants look dead, but they ain't dead. They're just sleeping. Our armor looks like crap. I was thinking again about taking and getting my XP all the way up to 30. And then enchanting a nice set of iron armor. I know it maybe sounds like a waste of time and probably resources, but I don't know. Then what I thought was, with our full sets of armor we have armor stands in the game. We could have those in our room as well. Now that these guys are gone, the frogs. This is great. I need to decide what I'm going to do with this room. It's a sizable room. Oh, I found a flower pot the other day, and I put the jungle tree in it. It looks pretty nice, I think. The other thing I want... Oh, you know what I want to see, too? Hold on a second. The azalea, I believe, can go in there, too. I guess you got to break it, huh? Oh, jeez. So powerful. Can I do that on top of the chest? I can, but sort of. You can do the azalea bush, tree, whatever you want to call it, in there. All right, that's cool. We're going to do something like this to represent the different trees in the game, so we can have them all kind of on display. Again, biosphere. You know, you come here to learn about the different things you find in the world. So that's what we're doing. That's my project, my personal project for my personal world for as long as I have it, which is, you know, hopefully going to be forever and a day. Really, forever and a day. This is just the, we're just starting. I don't have storage yet. We're just starting. I still feel very like a baby. What was I talking about? Oh, I'm going to start with, I think where the inspiration for the whole room is going to come from is the enchanting area. This is going to look, I guess, kind of, I want it to be kind of magical looking. You know, we got the amethyst shard blocks, the amethyst blocks. I did find a new geode, which has a ton of amethyst clusters in it. A ton, compared to the last one I showed you guys several episodes back. I got a much better one that's really close to where we start our branch mine. It's like right there at the entrance, and it's got, I don't know, 25 of those special little amethyst blocks that create the shards. So I've got that one all cleared out. One of those things that happened while I was going to go down to go branch mine, and then you run into something like that. Next thing you know, an hour later, you're just now finishing up what you were doing with that. Ooh, poof. But the enchantment room, I wanted it to be a little bit more open. I wanted the books to be back here, but you can't have them more than a block away from the enchantment table to get them to work. Now, I was wondering if I put the bottom row in the floor, would they still work, or are they considered blocked? I think they're considered blocked because there are blocks around them. So my other thought is that when I step into wherever the enchantment table is going to be sitting, I stand on a pressure plate. I mentioned this earlier. And the bookshelves pop up and come down and create a room we're in for enchanting. Okay? Then we step off the plate. Everything goes back to where it was before, and we come out and we've got the anvil. We've got, you know, the grindstone. All these other things are in the room with us here as well. It's changed a lot since the original plan I had. A lot. But if we're going to do a little room for, say, the cleric to be here, and so we could see him milling about with the books in the background and the potion stand and stuff like that, he's pretty cool. They are desert villagers, so his village outfit should stay the same here in the mesa, if I'm not mistaken. So he'll have that purple robe, which would be great. And just to have him roaming around in here would be awesome. Do I want to lock him in here to keep him in this area? I might want to. I was hoping to keep things kind of open, kind of like this area right here, just this opening. I like this being 3 wide. I had it 1 wide and I kept getting hung up on stuff coming through. 3 wide is nice. So if I could have another 3 wide like entryway right here that goes back into this area where he'd have his bed, and we'll, you know, give him some furniture and stuff like that too, like he belongs, that would be cool. But that means I've got to put buttons on all my doors up here. All of them. I can't have any automatic doors because there's a chance he'll walk up, go in, and, you know, poof. If he goes in here, no big deal. Nothing's going to happen to him. There's nothing that can hurt him in there. He can't drown or anything like that. But that's the nether, and you just don't want him going through into the nether. So I'm not quite sure. This is where it's going to start, though. This will be the inspiration for the entire room. Then, like I said, I do want to have, I'm going to come up with some kind of display case in here where we can have item frames with the different things, like the rabbit's foot. Some people don't think it's a big deal, but I think that's my first rabbit's foot. Probably not. But you know what I mean, the rabbit's foot, and just some of the things that are more unique will be in item frames on display. The dragon's head is something we could put on display in here. You know, this is the trophy room. Like in Valheim, we've got our trophies all over. This will be like the trophy room as well. Something like that in here. So I did a lot, and we're going to keep doing more. And I think I'm going to keep Minecraft Mondays around because I know some of you enjoy the Minecraft. I surely do. I love playing Minecraft. It's a lot of fun. It's a very, very good time. Night's about to fall. There's so many things I want to do. I want to expand our map. You know, we got the frog enclosure. I want all the different things right away. We've managed to get a bee buzzing today, so we'll have to make some beehives and get that situated. I still need to take some tadpoles up onto a mountain and see if I can get them to spawn as, or to grow to adult as green, and then drag them back here through the portal through the village. It's just there by the village, so there's that. Just, yeah, you name it, we can do it. There's a ton of stuff. Got to find the warped biome. On and on and on and on. It's awesome. Chicken proofing. Kid of like child proofing. Yeah, even this guy here. So far, it's managed to stay in this room or in the hallway. It's not actually walked into any of the side rooms. But villagers, I think, are just naturally drawn to doors. So I have a feeling he would be drawn to the door. So I'm going to make it so they can't get in. We'll have to do the whole button thing and, you know, dive in. But, you know, that's all right. It's okay. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you for being here. I appreciate everyone showing up and hanging out with me this morning. I'll be back this afternoon with some Icarus. I did some grind on Icarus over the weekend, too, so we can do some building over there and kind of get our place set up a little bit better on that survival game. So thanks for being here for Minecraft. If you enjoyed it, I ask you to hit the like button for me and show your support. Comment, subscribe, and share on the Radio Man 03. Have an awesome, a fantastic, and a superb day, and I look forward to talking to you again next time.